Hey folks, how are you? Matt Peralt here on PlayPicks.com as we are here to talk about the Sugar Bowl, Georgia and Texas. But before we do that, make sure you're doing some cool things with yourself and what you're reading. And that means you're going to go to PlayPicks.com and you're going to check out all those no deposit bonuses, DKPicks.com, $25 from them. Get rolling with us. We're 9-3 in bowl season. We're doing a great job here. We're kicking tail. Hopefully, you're going to continue rolling with us here during bowl season on PlayPicks.com. And clearly, I'm not where I normally am. Like the backdrop, I'm in New England. And, well, that means with New England, you get your in-laws in your in-laws' basement, literally in my in-laws' basement. And they've got a bunch of really interesting figurines for lighthouses. They like lighthouses, clearly. So bear with me here. I'm back in Vegas coming up at the first of the year, but in-laws things and doing all the typical in-law stuff that we always end up doing. So lots of good stuff to get to today on the program here as we want to give you guys the most information possible, right? So you can fade me here or follow me. Up to you, really, as to how you want to roll. But we're giving you information that you may want to use for yourself. Somebody in the comment section of these other videos said I talk too much. I'm trying to give you as much info as possible so you can say, all right, I like the pick or I don't like the pick, right? So bear with me as I give you some stats. I know I go kind of fast here, but I try not to bore you. Try to have some fun with these videos. Yes, the pick is all you care about. I understand that, but I'm going to explain to you why I'm going with the pick in certain directions. So just bear with me. Also, tell me what you take, what you're thinking about the Sugar Bowl with Georgia and Texas in the comment section. I will respond to you. I'll come back and forth. We'll have some fun. Notre Dame people were all over me saying I was crazy. Clemson, 30-3. So come on now, right? We're doing a good job for you. You may disagree. At the end of the day, though, hopefully we wind up on the right side, and hopefully you guys are going to be happy with the picks that we're going to be making here for you on playpicks.com. So that's why these videos are a little bit longer. That's why we get kind of a little bit wordy and into the weeds here with the stats, because I think that's where the real information lies on what side we're going to take. So, all right, weather here, we're in the Dome. Don't worry about it. No weather to worry about here. Georgia, 11-2 on the season, 7-0 at home, 3-1 on the road. They're 1-1 on a neutral field, 8-5 against the spread so far this year. Last time out, we saw them lose to Alabama in the SEC championship game. They were 11-point dogs in that one, lost by 7. They had a lead in that game against Bama, though. Man, they couldn't hold it. That's why this could be a letdown spot. Georgia feels like they're the third best team in the country. And what happened in the last 2 games in the semifinals might bear that out. Georgia might be looking at that saying, man, we should have been there. Kind of a disappointing Sugar Bowl appearance for them. They don't want to be in this game, but unfortunately they got sent there because, well, the committee decided to put them in this bowl game. Texas, 9-4 in the season, 5-1 on the road, 3-1 on the road, 5-1 at home, 1-2 neutral, 5-7-1 against the spread. Last time we saw Texas was against OU, where the Sooners were able to revenge their only loss of the season before the semifinal loss to Alabama. 9.5-point dogs, and they lost by 12. So the aura of Tom Herman in the last game, not really there. Texas has had an up and down year, but they're going in the right direction. Their fans are fired up. They're pumped to be in this game. In terms of who wants to be in this game, no debate here. Texas wants to be there more than Georgia. The lines. Let's go to DraftKings. 12.5 is the line for Georgia, laying 12.5 at -110. Both over for the favorite and the dog at -110. You've got the total at 58, -110. Money line. Got to lay $500 to win 100 in this one. Ouch. Texas plus 380. For FanDuel, again, 12.5 for Georgia. -105, though, as they're getting some more Texas money over at FanDuel. -115 for UT if you want to take the dog. Total is 57.5. Coming down a little bit, -110 on that. Georgia, again, a -500 favorite on the money line, plus 370, a little less value there for Texas, plus 370 on the money line. For injuries, Georgia will not have quarterback Justin Fields. He is headed out. He is transferring. This is all about Jake Fromm. It's his team. It never really wasn't his team. Incredibly accurate, pinpoint with the football. Fields came in, but never really was a real threat to Fromm at all. This is his game, his team. Justin Fields now no longer there, no longer looking over his shoulder. Fromm all the way here. Tackle Kendall Baker, still out with a knee. Tackle Cade Mays is banged up with a shoulder, but he should be good to go. But cornerback DeAndre Baker, the best cover corner for Georgia, is not playing in this game. He is out, going to the NFL. No problem with anybody that wants to do that. For Texas, quarterback Sam Ehlinger's shoulder still not 100%, but he will play, obviously. And watch for a big hit or two, though. If he gets caught, if he's running and a big Georgia D lineman hits him on the shoulder, could re-injure it in this game. That potential is there. Wide receiver Avante Woodard, shoulder as well, but he has been here in practice for this bowl game, but he should be good to go for this game for Texas. All right, on offense, for the numbers, for the Bulldogs, 38.7 points per game, 11th best, 476 yards per game, that's 13th best, 7 yards per play, 5th best, 6 yards rushing per play, 7th best, 9.3 yards per pass play, 8th best, 67% completion percentage, great for Jake Fromm, pinpoint like we've talked about, 9th best in the country, 47% on third down. They move the chains. That's 10th best in the country. For Texas, 31.3 points per game against those pathetic defenses in the Big 12, 35th best in the country, 415 yards per game. That's 47th best in the country, 5.5 yards per play, 72nd, 3.8 yards per rush, 97th, 7.7 yards per pass play. That's 43rd. 46% on third down, 15th best, 76% on fourth down. That's second best. Good if they get fourth down situations. But wide receiver Colin Johnson will be a problem for Georgia without their best cover corner being in this game. The big, tall receivers for Texas gave Oklahoma fits in both their games. It'll be a problem for Georgia as well on that one. On defense, Georgia, 20.1 points per game, 18th best allowed in the country, 16th in yards given up, 29th in yards per play, 53rd at 4.1 yards per rush, 19th best, though, on pass play, 6.1 yards per play. They're 90% scoring in the red zone, though. If you get down there against Georgia, they're going to give up points in the red zone. For the Longhorns, 26.2 points per game given up, 64th in yards, 3.9 yards per rush, that's 39th, 7.5 yards per pass play, which is 72nd. All right, let's make some picks here, right? It's what you want, right? Let's get right to it. Case for the over. So the last 3 games for Georgia have gone over. All 3 had totals that were higher than this game, which is currently 58. Texas fired up. Georgia, possible letdown. Best cover corner in the game, in this game, not playing for Georgia. Texas scored 30 or more 6 times this year, and Ellinger can move in the pocket and can move the chains with his legs, picking up third downs. He's really good at third and short. Georgia will have plenty of big play opportunities. They've got more skill on the outside and against the back 7. Georgia's receivers should get open quite consistently, and Jake Fromm is very good at putting the ball right where it needs to be put. Points will be scored in this game, in my opinion. Case for the under. Last 3 games for Texas have gone under, including a game against Iowa State where the total was under 50. Texas showed they can slow the game down, too, like they did against Oklahoma, where the total was at 76. The under hit in their last game. Georgia, tons of talent on defense. If there's going to be a blowout, like Clemson Notre Dame, the under's in play, and Georgia will blow out Texas, not the other way around. So that's a real possibility here in my mind where Georgia lays it to Texas. And then you've got the under situation where Texas can't really score. So that kind of telegraphs where I'm going here with our picks here on Play Picks. It's a dome. It's an SEC stadium. Georgia's going to have a ton of fans there. They're going to be very comfortable in this game. I'm going to lay the 12.5 points here. I know Tom Herman against the dog. That narrative has been out there a ton, but talent overcomes coaching. And there's just more talent on Georgia's side of the football. And I just think they've played a higher caliber of competition. Georgia's going to have a chance here to go out there and prove that, look, we were the 3rd best team in the country. Go make a statement. There is a letdown factor for this young Georgia team, but there's also this fired up factor of, hey, you know what? We're coming after Texas, and Texas is not that good. They're not ready for this level of talent. I'm not sure anybody besides Clemson and Bama is ready for the level of Georgia's talent. I like Kirby Smart here, and because of that reason, I'm not sure that Texas is going to score more than 17 points. They'll get in the end zone. They'll score. But will they score more than 17? I don't think so. And if they can't get to the 20s, the under has got to be in play because I don't think Georgia's going to score more than 30 points here. You know, I think Texas is going to slow the game down, limit the possessions. I see this game as like a 34-17 win for Georgia. I think they cover the 12.5 points. I think they keep Texas from scoring a ton. I think the under's in play simply because I don't think Texas is going to score here. So I'm going to go with the favorite, and I'm going to go with the under. I'm going to lay the 12.5 with Texas. Sorry, the 12.5 with Georgia, and I'm going to take the under. If you disagree with me, tell me why in the comment section below. Go ahead and tell me why I'm crazy. Why am I wrong? I'm 9-3, so I've gotten games wrong, okay? So maybe this is a game that I'm way off and I'm way wrong, and you're going to fade the hell out of me. Tell me why I'm wrong in the comment section below. Subscribe if you've not subscribed so far. And look, we're going to be back with a big national championship 2 videos for the national championship. We'll do a prop video and we'll do a pick video. Matt Brown and myself will be getting that all ready for you for the national championship coming up here between Alabama and Clemson. Game's going to be a ton of fun, but make sure you go to dkpicks.com. Make sure you go to playpicks.com/bonus. Get the $25 in free money, get the no deposit bonuses, and get ready for the Sugar Bowl between Texas and Georgia. And we'll be back with more picks here on playpicks.com.